Man, appreciate you coming in, tapping in with Off the Edge with Cam Jordan. I'm super excited to bring in a man I've admired for a long time, since the days of Lob City. Another Jordan. We're not Ken, but I feel like that's my brother right there.
I feel like down the bloodline, there's some kind of...
There's got to be some sort of connection. DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah, Cam Jordan, Cameron Tyler Jordan. I mean, we got the hair, the must. There's always like some kind of, you know what I mean? The Jordan looks are very, very strong. So, right, you know what I mean? So we got a lot
able
of
to pull it off. I appreciate you tapping in, bro. I mean, now you're a world champion. I just value your time being with the Denver Nuggets. How does it feel? Let me pop this off, because I was reading some shit earlier about you saying that a gold Olympic medal was better than a ring. Is that still stand, or does?
I think obviously, now I'm fortunate enough to have both. So that's awesome in itself. However, I think that at that time, and even when you're a kid, like I know you remember watching the Olympics with your family, you know what I'm saying? Like staying up watching all kind of events. And when you think about our respective leagues, you think about, okay, we're playing against 29 other teams, and that's what it is, But when you're playing against other countries, it just, to me, that heightened everything. It wasn't just the Nuggets playing against the Lakers or the Warriors or any, it was us 12 players from the USA versus other 12 players from different countries. And that was, to me, that was very, very big and huge. And I'm connected with those guys that I won a gold medal with forever. But just that feeling of winning the NBA championship was crazy.
But I heard you, but yeah, big but. Look.
Sorry, I don't know if I can swear on here or not.
I started off just to let you know you could,
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Cool. So, that was insane, man. It was, we tore the locker room up, you know what I mean? Like, just doing it for fans. All my family was there. So that was just, you think about all of the times before, getting eliminated in the playoffs and all of these things for 15 years prior to that. And then finally winning it, you appreciate that just so much more, man. And it's amazing to call yourself a champion,
Bro, we talked about it last year, sitting at our dog Stone Spears' house. Just about like, man, like I get this one, and I feel like this team can be special.
Yeah.
What gave you that feeling that was gonna be special? I don't know. I ain't never been to the top of the mountain. You know what I'm saying? I've been to a conference championship.
Yeah, but
I ain't made to that.
You are the top of the top, though. You are the top of the top, and you know that, and we talk about that all the time. However, I do, still, wish that, you could come over to my Cowboys. I would always love that. I would always love it. I think I would, that's my dream.
Yeah. Texas.
Even though I do have a Cam Jordan Saints jersey, it would probably look better,
in blue and white.
Come on. I can't get in trouble for tampering. So
absolutely not. Wouldn't that taint the legacy? Like, I'm heading to year like 13 here. We'll have 14 and 15 with the Saints. So you're asking for a year 16 to go to another team. Does that taint the legacy?
It does not.
If you go 15 and 1, do you remember Jerry Rice when he played for the Denver Broncos? No.
That's a good point.
No, you don't. You barely remember Steve Nash when he played for Dallas.
But think about this. When Kevin Garnett went to the Celtics, he won. Boom. When your boy, what's his name? Stafford left, won.
Right.
I want my brothers to win. That's what I'm,
No doubt.
And
Shaq won at Miami, but you don't really remember him at the Suns. And I do, because I've got his jersey.
Yes.
I'm big Mr. Feeney Suns. I'm from Chandler, Arizona. Like, I got the Shaq Diesel Suns, but you don't remember that.
It wouldn't even be a far drive for you guys to it's one state over. Just come on, let's go. The kids will love it. There's a ton of good hoop out there for Nikki.
No doubt. Wifey definitely be like, so where's the nearest pickup? We got great friends and peoples out in Dallas. Shout out to my Dallas fan, Craig Robertson, Christopher Banjo. We got a great foundation out there. That being said, yeah, I'm stuck. I'm stuck and happily stuck. It's like being in a marriage. I'm happily here. I see people outside having fun, and that's great for them. I'm happy.
Yeah, hey, every chance I get, I'm gonna try to
slide that in there.
Just plant some seeds, you know what I'm saying? So where you like, wow, maybe he was right, you know? Wow, okay. I'll think about it. You know what I'm saying?
No, and every time I'm like, no, how could I leave? They're too good to me. Like when they know exactly what you like. You know, yeah. You have a set routine, you got your set people.
Yeah.
At some point, you just get too caught up. Like I got a great masseuse, great chiro, great
comfortability, man. It's comfortability.
Man.
Like once you get into a routine, like athletes in general and people in general are super meticulous about their routines. And I know for us, especially, I don't know how y'all do it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just we joked about me playing football, but that is a joke. Because there's no way. Like I would only play in a red zone, and I would throw it up once or twice, but after that I'm cool. Like
you catch one over the middle and you got a safety coming down and a linebacker pinching you between.
I'm just like college. I'm gonna catch it and fall on the ground and just be like, okay, I'm down. Nobody touch me. I'm down. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting back up. Don't worry about it, y'all. Yeah. But no, man, like you guys are animals out there, and I love to watch it every week. So
yeah, like I said, we argue about that basketball mentality. Anyways, we talk about load management. Like when we see guys like playing, I'm like, I don't know what that is. But then again, you guys have 82 games versus my 17. You know, like
we talked about that for sure. But I'm also thinking too, like after my games, I'm a little sore, especially depending on the opponent that you go up with. But after every game y'all play, like I remember one time you told me, like, and I don't know if like this is bad for the NFL, but
I've had it all.
Like I don't really get out of bed the next day. I'm chilling. I don't want that on my body, bro. Like I don't like. I got kids. They could be like, "Daddy, let's go outside. We need to play." I'm like, "Yo, I can't do it." I don't want that. You know what I'm saying?
You turn on the TV and then you have cartoons in the morning until your body
afternoon, night, all of that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna watch just a movie marathon today.
No doubt. As soon as season ends, I do not leave that bed for a smooth body shutdown.
Yeah.
Like, Daddy, you okay? Nah, come on, get in the bed.
No, I'm not. Just everybody call in here. We can watch TV. Yeah, order whatever you want. Uber Eats today or Dash.
Absolutely. Yeah. What that is like wifey's prime time. But like, hey, I'm gonna do this. Well, you know where I'm gonna be.
Bye. I'll see you later.
Leave the kids right here in the bed, or if they come from school, guess where they can be? Right here next to me, because I'm not leaving.
Yeah, I don't want to leave. Yeah.
Yeah. So like I see basketball guys get bounced out of playoffs, and you guys had that joke running last year, like see you in Mexico, and people were really going to Cabo or whatever it was. Yeah. I was like, a day after a game, big fella, day after game, but hey, like the big breath out the chest. It all hurts.
That is true, man. Y'all, man, you guys put your body through so much. Athletes in general, but football is that's a lot, man. That's a lot.
I hear you, but I you love it. You love this shit.
But I'm
love hitting people, love breaking people. Like knowing I've hit somebody to the point where like I'm like, yeah, tomorrow they're gonna feel that, or like, ooh, smack. Like
that right there makes me know that something's not right with you, right there. I hit this dude and he's not gonna be right tomorrow.
Smash, smash, buddy. Win, lose, or draw. Smash this running back, and I was like, yeah, get up slow, big fella. I know that.
Yeah, that's an insane mindset to have, man. I don't have that mindset. That's
you 6'11" in the post, DJ. I've seen what you've done in the post. Let's just take it back to like the what is it, 10-year anniversary I saw online of the
it makes me feel so old when you say that.
But it was the Brandon Knight outside of the protective big yam Lob City Prime, not even Dread DeAndre. This was like the short, barely had the high top little
goatee boy. Yeah. That's different. This is like, it's not crazy physicality like that. Think about this.
Your elbow was on somebody's neck.
That wasn't my fault though, and I didn't go into it like, he gonna feel this tomorrow. Like I didn't. That's your mentality going into a game. Think about this. When I get prepared for a game, I'm putting on some padded tights, maybe a top with the rib guard, whatever.
I don't even like the way you said padded tights. Like I just didn't.
That's crazy to me. Y'all you putting on a full knight in shining armor equipment to go out here. Like what? Like I'm cool.
I'm putting on the pants, right? But like I'm trying to find out when I first got to the league, we didn't have to put pads in. So literally I was just putting on the pants. And then a couple years back, they made the rule where you had to like physically see the pads. I'm trying to go as light as possible. If you felt my pads, you'd be like, man, what's there? It's just enough to adhere to the rules.
That's insane.
So I can get through. Man, I'm trying to be light, fast, and nimble. So anything else is just extra weight.
Cam, you run a 4.6.
That was when I was heavier. I'm lighter now.
so 4.4.
Shit, I'm gonna probably stick to that 4. Hopefully, it's still a 4.6. You know, 13 years in, we'll call it a 4.8.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, you know, let's just do 4.7. We'll round it.
Yeah.
Round it up okay.
Absolutely.
So,
exactly. And I need that to hit all these. You know, the running back. We got these new quarterbacks coming in. CJ Stroud, we played. You know, whatever. He's sort of nimble. Like these young kids come in, so you gotta go hunt.
Man, that's hunt. That's a good word. Hunt.
When you in the paint, what's your mentality then? Man, it ain't protect.
No, it's just dominance. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to go in. I agree with that. You got to go. Certain parts of the basketball game and basketball court are very different than other parts. Like some parts of the game, you can be crafty and skilled and free flowing, but some parts it's muscle. You know what I mean? And it's a collision every time. You know, and that's what the paint is. So it's a lot of that.
No doubt. You've had some of the biggest highlights in the game to ever really been had. Like those highlight dunks you're always going to remember. Just like, you know, when I'm hunting quarterbacks, I'm always going to remember my first quarterback, my 100th sack. I'm going to remember, you know, some specific, like I got 3 sacks off of Michael Vick. Philly Mike, not Atlanta Mike, but still Mike Vick, the Mike Vick.
Yeah, still very agile and a great player.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
For you, what is like some of your most memorable? It doesn't even have to be like, oh, like I belong in the league, I dominate the league, I'm the all-star NBA all-star that I am. Are there moments like that for you? Like, I remember this dunk, or even if it's not, like I remember this block on a dude that I've, you know, looked up to.
Man, no, I think for me, oh, sorry, this is I'm doing a show. You want to say hi to Cam on here? This is Jaden.
Hi.
What's up, little man?
You got a haircut today.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I remember some way back years. I saw a baby picture of you on a little. Doesn't matter. You right.
I have good questions.
Okay, let me finish this and I'll come in a second. Okay. Sorry. You know, daddy duty, man. This is what we do. But I do think for me, one of the greatest things as a young player, and rest in peace to this legend, Kobe. We played against the Lakers and they used to kick our ass all the time. And they were supposed to, you know, we were still up and coming young players. They would kick our ass all the time. And I remember I think it was my end of my rookie year, you know, when the vets stopped playing and I started this game against, you know, it was Kobe, Andrew Bynum, Paul Gasol. And I had a really good game. I had a ton of dunks, you know, I was blocking shots. I played really well. And Kobe came to me after the game, you know, you dapping everybody up. And he's like, man, you're a beast down there, man. You're going to be a hell of a player. Keep working on your game. And I was like, oh, yeah. Whoa.
Yeah, give me that.
Okay, cool. That, you know, I'm just still in shock because I'm like, okay, they just beat our ass. I'm supposed to be mad, but I'm also taking this advice in from this great Hall of Fame winning mentality guy telling me about myself. So I really took that to heart. And I got in the car, I called my brothers, and I was like, hey, man, I talked to Kobe after the game, you know, and they were like, what'd he say? What'd he say? And I'm like, you're not going to believe it. So I told them, and they were like, oh, yeah, they're going crazy. I'm like, yeah, man. So like, for me at that point, I was like, man, if he took the time out of his, you know, post-game routine to come and talk to me and tell me about the game I just had, like that meant a lot for me as a young player, especially from a guy who, you know, probably wasn't even looking at young players like that. He's worried about his own routine and his team. But I took that to heart, and that made me really feel like I belonged, and I wanted to continue to get better. So every time I saw him or he saw me play, he didn't think that he was wrong about what he told me, you know?
Yeah.
So that was big.
Earn that. Really, oh, yeah. He gave me respect. Got to keep earning that thing.
Like, but as a 19-year-old kid, you kind of like, oh, yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it. But you're like, oh, you know, it's
man,
like,
that's some of the stuff that's still trippy to me, bro. Like, to hit the NBA at 19, right? For me, it doesn't even ring true. Like, I got drafted at 21. I didn't play till I was 22. You know, like July baby, so drafted in April or May, whatever that is, and then bro, you get drafted out of Texas A&M.
Mm-hmm.
19?
19. Straight to LA, and I had never been to LA before. I went to like San Diego for a high school like all-American camp, but I had never stepped foot in LA ever. So that was and that was the first time, living on my own. My brothers were still in like high school and middle school, so my family
right. Kojo ain't even hit like the minors yet.
No. Kojo was still in high school pitching. So it was a great experience for me. So I feel like, and obviously I spent my first 10 years in LA. So I feel like in a sense I kind of also grew up in LA a little bit.
For sure.
I experienced, obviously like my young adulthood out here. And then, I started a family out here. I met my wife here. A lot of my close friends are here. So I feel like this is also a second home for me too. And it's been nothing but great for me here. But, coming into the league at 19, I'm really glad that I had structure and some great OG vets around me to kind of keep me in line as a young player.
Man, I for sure. I see teams that like have these high draft picks, high caliber draft picks, but the team doesn't have a good vet core, or like they just emptied out from the prior year. I'm like, bro, that sucks for this rookie, because now he's got to manage a team without like proper veteran, like, hey, this is the dog that you look up to, and it's gonna force you to be a dog yourself if you're not already a dog. And even if you're a dog, this helps shape you into like the proper way of how to take care of your body, take care of your mind, get through a full season.
Yeah, and no bullshit. Like, I think Udonis Haslam was like, he just retired. He was one of the last like true OG vets. You know what I mean? Like, not taking no shit, go call you out, hold you accountable. You know what I mean? And I think that is missed in the league a lot at this point, because when I came in the league, I had like, I had Baron Davis, I had Ricky Davis, Marcus Camby, Zach Randolph, like I had Tim Thomas, Katino. I had vets. I had like dudes who were in the league for like over 12, 13 years. So like those guys were really like, and they were tough guys to be around. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't no like, I'm a vet. I'm like, hey man, come on, like let's do it this way. Let me help you, blah blah blah. It's like, hey man, get your ass, blah blah. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was different. So
this is how we do things. This is how you fall in line. This is what we're gonna do. This is how you're gonna.
You're gonna help us get the bags off the plane. You go eat last. This is how it goes. So I think for me,
eat last. Wait, we have rookies. We have our rookies. Like they got to bring us like food for our off day meetings that we have for our D line.
Yeah, we did that, no question.
Food on the plane for sure.
Yeah, I was Uber before Uber.
For sure. Yeah, absolutely. Like no question, designated driver, or you pay for the driver.
Yeah, hey,
I wasn't paying for the driver.
We going here, meet downstairs at this time. Okay, where we going? Don't ask no questions. Just come on. You know what I'm saying? Like it was okay. Yes, sir. I will be there. And it was, but those guys truly like took care of me and taught me how to be a pro on and out the floor. And
explain to this eat last you just said, because food's big in my life. If I in the off season, I'm a food E. You hate food. To me, you hate food, but like either way, let's just talk about this.
I love food. I am more conscious about what I'm. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I just would like to say, what does this eat last mean? Like we talking about like meal tables, like meal halls, or what does this eat last meal
like after shoot around, whatever it is. I'm coming in. Cool. We got then the spreads are crazy. I'm sure like for y'all, you got omelet station, pancake waffle station, all of this stuff. So I'm like, okay, cool. Woo. I just got a good workout in. I was there early because I'm a young player. I get there a couple hours before a workout, stay after. Boom, I'm getting in line. Boom, wash my hands. Boom, I got my plate. Yo, DJ, what you doing? Oh, well, I was going to replenish the nutrients that I lost in practice. Is that okay? No. Get your ass in the bag. Everybody, the OGs got to eat before you eat. So
at this point, there already, or like?
They're there, but I'm just kind of like, got in line. Like I thought there was a line here, but apparently there is not, and
there's a pecking order, not a line.
Yeah, exactly. So I remember I was a rookie with two other guys, Eric Gordon, who is with the Suns right now. Great player, done some great things in the league for he's in his 16th year also, and another guy who was from Milwaukee, Mike Taylor. So we had our little crew, and we had to just wait until everybody had already went through the line at least one time, and then we can grab our plate and get our food.
Huh.
So that was kind of like our routine. Like, and
bring a snack bar.
Yeah, I'm gonna just stay at the gym as long as I can because I know these dudes eating. So why would I get on the first bus? I'm gonna just kind of wait around a little bit, and then that's just kind of how it was. And that was it.
No, like rookie dinner at the end of the year. No, nothing. Like football's known for the rookie dinners.
No, man, they didn't do me like that, and I really do appreciate that though.
Also, you in LA, 2008, we're like.
Bro,
clubs were prime. Like this was,
I was a second round pick, and I think it was good because I was 19, so they knew I was 19, so I wasn't supposed to go out.
Right. They couldn't have you out for.
I wasn't supposed to go out. But yeah, like we had to do rookie stuff. Like I had to go get Krispy Kreme donuts, and I had to go get coffee, and pick guys up. Marcus Camby would make me go and get him a Subway sandwich before the game, pick him up before the game, drive him to the game. So that's why I said, but that's still my big brother to this day. And but yeah, like I said, I was Uber, DoorDash before any of that stuff came out. So yeah,
absolutely. I mean, second round, 35th pick. I mean, 16 years later though.
Man, 16 years later,
you my hero because you're hitting the untouchable realm. Like for me, it's 15 and like
15, and then you coming to the Cowboys. Let's go.
15, I have to have a talk with Mrs. Jordan. And baby, I told you 15, right?
So you have something in your mind that you want to play 15?
Yeah, no, that's done. That's done. Like I signed my extension this year, and Saints organization has been phenomenal. I've never even touched free agency. Don't even know what it feels like. I've never played without guaranteed money, and that's a rarity in the NFL
huge.
world.
That's huge. Yeah, that's huge.
I was like, hey, they're like, how long you want to play? 3 years? No, I said I got 2 more after this, and we worked that out. And almost, what is it? 100% guaranteed? Not 95% guaranteed? Whatever that is.
Cam, you go get to 15, you go like, man, I can go 1 or 2 more for sure.
You're not, Dre, you don't understand the love and sweat and blood that I put into this game. At 15,
I understand that. But once you come to the Cowboys, it's gonna be a new fountain of energy coming. You're gonna be ready to go. You're gonna feel new life again.
Absolutely. That could pose, some major questions because in 2 years, will the head coach still be there? Will the quarterback still be there? This ain't basketball, like
that is very
guys rotate ASAP.
Yeah.
I've been blessed to be here 13 years, and all my friends have gone, and or became coaches on the team and left already. Like
that's huge. And you've been there the longest out of everybody right now, right?
Everybody. Once Drew Brees retired, it was me and a punter, Thomas Morstead, who now he's bounced a few places. He's over at the Jets kicking his butt off.
Yeah.
But like I've just been watching people come and go. And like after like year 5 or 6, I was like, hey man, I'm gonna tell you now, guys come and go. I'll be here.
Yeah.
Hey, I went through 4 D coordinators in the first 6 years of my career. And that's for me, that's like a head coach. Like I don't have to really deal with the head coach. I deal with my DC.
Yeah. Yeah.
So hey, I'm gonna be here. Just know.
Man, when you come over to the Cowboys, maybe they'll sign me to the practice roster, you know what I mean? And then we can
after this year, when you come on down to the Pelicans, you know what I'm saying, or you ship on over to the Phoenix Suns, and you wearing that purple and orange, you're gonna be the first active jersey I ever buy, bro. Like I can't wait.
All right. Okay.
Can't wait.
I like that.
Yeah, I mean, because then I really be out there like, yeah. You see the name on the back?
Yeah, you see him.
It's my guy. All right, we talked about your coming to moment. Is there one dunk specifically that you ever that you mark as your favorite? Like I said, I've already mentioned the Brandon Knight joint.
Yeah.
Chris Paul hit you with the he just came from the New Orleans Hornets at the time.
Yeah.
And then Lob City was invented.
Yeah, man. Lob City was pretty crazy, man. We had a ton of highlights on that team. But I think obviously I would probably have to go with the Brandon Knight one against the Pistons. But man, there were so many great dunks, man. But I mean, I think one of my favorite dunks that I've seen live probably isn't even one of my own. we had another high jumping young fella on the team there as
Oh,
well.
shitty.
And I think one of the favorite ones I've seen is Jamal Crawford got a steal, pass it. Blake got a steal, pass it up to Jamal. Jamal always did crazy stuff, but it looked normal. It looked like he was supposed to be doing it. It didn't look flashy. Just like, oh, that's his game.
Mm-hmm.
Came down. I think you've seen it before. He put the ball between his legs, threw a lob. Blake catches it, windmills it in the game. I'm like, man, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, who does that in the game? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just,
they don't have that in 2K. Like I tried that one. They don't have that in 2K.
Yeah,
You can finesse
it's crazy. Like Jamal, I believe that Jamal is a future Hall of Famer. I hope. But like just his creativity alone to do things on the fly during the game, especially something like that on a fast break, it was insane to see. Like, and I feel like I was a fan of our team making these plays, and it was like I was sitting there like a kid, like in the game, like, oh, like, whoa! I'm looking at the jumbotron, trying to see the replay again, like while the game is going on. But that was
not gonna lie. Definitely a highlight for sure. One, because Jamal Crawford had a great stint with the, Phoenix Suns. But also, bro, I love the way y'all show love on the bench too, though. Especially like the younger players. Like, oh geez, after like year 8, 9, 10, whatever it is, like
man, I'm not gonna
you're not celebrating as hard.
Yeah, I'm putting all this stress on my knees, my hamstring. Oh, I gotta get up. It's a lot. But when you
got the super padded seats, you got the the heat wraps around your knees.
Yeah,
like, does that mean he's active this game?
Yeah, I'm out here mummified. I'm like, here we go. Yeah, good play. And now in the NBA, there's so many great players. It's like you find yourself standing up every 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot. But that energy that we feed off of each other in the crowd and just the gameplay in general is big. Yeah.
I literally want a 10-day just so I could be on a bench one day. Just so I can. You see what I need?
That's what I'm saying.
I just want to be a hype man.
Warm up lines, get you in layup lines, get you a couple dunks.
That's all I got. I'm like LeBron right now. I'm just dunking off 2 feet though. Like I'm no longer the. You see them jump up 2. I said, okay, about
that's
time.
Me. That's
it's
me.
Carter. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I can get up there now. It's not a. Ooh, I've never just been a high flyer. I wanted to know what that felt like.
2 points. 2 points.
All right, talk about dominance and especially you guys won the championship last year. We talked about I asked you last year, so I'm just gonna ask it again. Like, what's the difference between like Joker as a big man that people can't stop? Like what is this mentality? Because we've talked about basketball mentality, we talked about whatever, but you're like this dude is unstoppable, whatever it is. Like, how does that translate on the basketball court?
First of all, I think that Nikola is so.
I've never said his first name out loud. Appreciate you.
Like. And we don't even call him Nikola. So I don't even know why I said that. Like, Jokic is just so. He's at his own pace. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody can speed him up. His footwork is incredible. His hands are incredible. His IQ is off the charts. So, I think, and he knows, like, he's obviously, like, I love you, Jokic, but like, he's obviously not the most athletic guy on the floor. But he knows how to use his body. He knows angles. He knows where he wants to put the ball. And I think that when you put all of that stuff together, it's hard to stop. And he's such an unselfish player that we have to tell him to shoot the ball more. He's going to make the right basketball play every time. He's not going to shoot when he's double teamed. He's going to, okay, cool, I'm going to pass it. I'll work my way into the game, and that's just when you got the leader of your team and, arguably the best player in the league doing that night in and night out, like that sets the tone for everybody else on your team. And I think that he's done that for years now. And that's why, we won the championship last year.
No doubt. And all he wants to do is get back to his horses.
That's it.
He's trying to get back. I saw the clips of my man partying harder when his horse won a race than when y'all won a whole championship. I said, oh, they're different.
You see guys on the plane, they're some people watching movies, listening to music, texting. He watching horse races. You know what I'm saying? Or like looking at YouTube videos of horses like, oh, DJ, I like this one. I may get this one. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like, show me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's also good to have some balance in your life and not just, have basketball be everything, like the end all be all of your life. You got to have some other things to kind of, take you away from the sport a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, you have to. I mean, especially you guys are always you guys seem like you're always on the road. I couldn't imagine I'm on a short week. I play Sunday at noon. I got a game on Thursday. I got to rapidly get my body ready.
Yes.
And hope you don't get dinged up on Sunday because you're like, okay, well, I slap a Band-Aid on it. I just need to go.
Yeah.
You guys play every 2-3 days when season starts going. Like you'll have those back-to-back day stretches where you go.
Yeah. Could you imagine playing a back-to-back football game?
The answer is not anymore. Like younger me, absolutely. You used to go to those flag or not even flag 7-on-7 games and play all day like it was pickup basketball.
Yeah.
Younger high school, you would play, you play with your boys just street ball. See your ass tomorrow, bro.
Yeah. Hey, I'll be right back at it.
Put a heads up. Right. College, you could probably drink the night before the game. Like you could probably get that. You got workouts 5 a.m. Cool. I'm gonna just drink all the way through 4:30. Now I'm gonna hit this thing and it's gonna hurt, but I'm gonna power through.
Yeah, I'm gonna sweat it out.
Get it back, no doubt. NFL after the first 2 years.
Yeah.
I got nothing for you. Look, Cam, we got $100 million for you to play. You just play Sunday. Can you play tomorrow? I could try.
Yeah.
For a certain amount, I could try. It's not going to look what I just gave you. I gave you everything that I had, and it's going to take me 3 days to get back from. Let's talk about this body work though. Like, I didn't even get massages until I was like year 6 or 7 for real. I didn't get in the hot tub till I was hot. Like people make fun of me now that I get in hot tubs. I was year 9 or 10. Wow. I've just gotten to this realm of actually taking care of my body. Great chiropractor.
That's crazy, Cam.
I mean, I'm a warrior. Look, do you see that pirate mustache? You gotta believe in it, bro. Mortality is not real if you don't believe it's real, bro. I
get it, Captain Hook, but you gotta have some recovery, dog. Like you gotta have some recovery. Like,
so when did that start for you then?
Man, I started my recovery routine I think my second year.
Oh damn!
My second year in the league. I was like the vets would be icing or getting in the cold tub, and they're like, "Oh man, you better throw some ice on." I'm like, "Man, my knees don't hurt, my back don't hurt. I don't need that," And they're like, "No, but if you do it now, it prevents you from doing it later. It'll help you create longevity." And I'm like, "All right, cool. Like I'll do it, whatever." So I'm sitting in there after the game with ice on my knees, ice on my back, feet in the ice bath, and then it just became a part of my routine. And like anybody else in our sport, once you get a routine, it's kind of hard to break. And that's just kind of been my routine. And then when I got older, I was like, oh wow, like damn, I feel great. Maybe it's because I was doing these things to prevent it. And then I got into, cold bath therapy, like infrared sauna work, massage work, and all of these different things, chiropractic stuff, and anything to kind of like get an advantage for your body and create some longevity with that is what I was interested in.
Nah, we're gonna talk about this. You say you stick your feet in a cold tub. What the cold? What?
Yeah,
I don't believe in cold. So like,
damn, come on, dude.
Hot tub.
So you only get in the hot tub?
Hot tub, infrared. You say infrared sauna? Yeah, I get in the infrared. I get in the sauna when the boys go. I get in the steam room when the boys go. But I'm a firm believer. I'm a firm believer in blood circulation, right? And when blood circulate, that's when you get the best results. And it's a hot tub.
I agree with that 1,000%. But like, what about like a contrast?
I've heard that works really well. And I get in the cold tub once a year. The D line pretty much decides it.
Once a year?
Yeah. Right before probably playoffs or towards the end of the season, D line be like, hey, Cam, D line hopping in the cold tub. And the older ones know because I don't go. If it's under 65, it will be no surprise Cam J's not in. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Under 65, come on. Under 60. We got a cold tub here at the crib.
You in Denver, so I don't even know how to drive in snow. I don't know how to I barely.
Dude, last year was the first time I had to shovel the driveway and do what's the little scraper thing on the windows.
I wouldn't know.
I told my wife, I was like, man,
it's for the birds.
I don't know how to do this. I'm shoveling the driveway. Oh, listen, I shovel the driveway. Me and wifey out there, I'm getting after it. I'm flying around out there.
You throw the salt in the ground?
And then afterwards, we looked around, we was like, what's this thing? It's the snowblower thing.
Mm.
We did all of that work, and we found out that the snowblower was in the garage.
But you felt accomplished.
I felt accomplished, but I was out there. When you're working hard, if it's snowing outside and you sweating. Like, that was, I was kind of like, I did my thing. I was happy with it because I was like, this is, this is man's work. Like, I was really excited about like being, this is husband stuff to be doing, And then afterwards, I was like, that was bullshit. I shouldn't have done that. I should have been looking. Husband work is being smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, looking around. Let's see if I can make this job easier for me.
Hey, you just became my hero, because in my household, big fella, I don't screw in a light bulb. These hands is broke, baby. Man, I do too much work. I choke too many people out for you to be like, hey, I can take the trash out.
I feel you. I
don't have much after that.
Then sometimes when she was like, hey, can you take the trash out? Trash day is Monday, so take it out Sunday night. I'm like, okay, cool, bet. But you can't tell me that on Friday.
But you know what day trash day is.
But there's too much time in between for me to forget that. Like, hey, I gotta drive. I got a meeting on Tuesday at 4, so you got to do this. Okay, cool, got you. But it's Saturday. There's too much time for me to mess up in between. Or
no doubt.
So then when on Tuesday come around in the summer, I'm like, okay, cool, I'm about to go golf. Well, I told you that oh damn, I totally forgot about that. I'm sorry. You should have told me that last night. So it's fresh on my mind. You know what I'm saying? But I think that, as I'm developing into this husbandship, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting better. You know what I'm saying? So it's
evolution.
It's growth. It's growth, man.
Yeah,
as long as I'm going this way.
Trending up is always a great thing. I mean, I may be devolving as a husband. I don't know. Like, I get the looks like you see what he's doing at his household.
Yeah. Or you get Instagram clips. Yeah.
You would never. I'm like, you're so right. You know me so well. I set the standard low. So then anything that I do is just,
oh my God, he's great.
Boom.
Yeah.
What? Flowers every Tuesday? Holla at your boy. Your favorite candy? Already there.
Nice.
Hey, babe, you want to put this crib together? We knew what I was. I show love through food.
We knew what I was. It's funny. Oh
you knew what I was. I show love bikes. Guess what I brought you? I was always thinking on you.
This is it, baby. Yeah. I got you. This is done.
Yeah, gotta know your love language. You know what I'm saying? Gotta know your language. If you love me, you'll never ask me to do like manual work. Anyways, fine.
Cam.
Wait. Oh, we got them boys.
Cowboys won. Just want to let you know.
Did they? They just beat the Chargers?
20-17.
That's a big win.
That's how you know I'm dedicated to you as my friend, because I stopped watching the game then.
Hey, I appreciate it because you knew they were going to win.
I walked away. It was 10-7, so I was still a little nervous.
When I lose, I don't watch football.
For real?
I'm petty as they come, my guy. I hope everybody loses when I lose. And it's like, I hope all my friends do well across the league, and I hope they all lose. Like individually, great.
You want them to have great games, but lose.
I want everybody. Like, misery loves company. And if I'm like, I
root for my friends in the league, except when they play against us. I want them to have good games, but I want us to lose 20. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, absolutely. And then send a text later.
Afterwards, and I could talk.
What y'all stay in the city the night after a game, right?
Sometimes.
Y'all flying the day before or day of?
Flying the day before, stay over.
No curfew.
No, and we don't do the hotel thing at home. The hotel thing at home is kind of crazy to me. I never understood that with y'all.
I get flabbergasted every time. They're like, no curfew. What do you mean no curfew? I got a grown man checking my room at 11 o'clock at night.
He was like, yo, what time do you got to be back to the hotel? And I was like, I mean,
I'm grown.
When I get, I'm grown. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, I think it's also like, hey, like, use common sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, cool. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do dinner, maybe go see a movie. But yeah, like, there's no like everybody lights out at 10 p.m. Like,
I feel like we lost that somewhere in the 90s, maybe.
That's kind of like
it's probably because the Cowboys, half the Cowboys were going to jail. We lost.
That's why we need people like you to come help change the culture.
That was back when they were winning championships. Anyway, bro, give me this and I can get you out of here. What is your favorite NFL player now? I'm just take myself out of it because I don't want to be disappointed.
Cam Jordan, 1,000%.
My guy. Beyond me, of course, you'd probably say Dak Prescott.
Beyond you, I love defense. I do believe that defense is a big part of the championship, so I'm gonna have to go Micah Parsons.
Okay. It's a freak of nature. That makes perfect sense.
He does a lot of crazy things. And does he really have a position? Like
athlete. Like, we recruited out of college, out of high school to go to college, and they've got the ATH. Yeah, that's what he is.
Just stick him in there. He'll make a play.
No doubt. What is it? A year or two ago, we were talking, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't really have a pass rush move, but I'm learning, and I'm better than they are." And I said, "Yeah, you're faster. You have proven that. Yeah, continue, young man."
That's crazy.
Micah eats, and now he's actually getting the arsenal. Like he's only going to get scarier. But dang. All right, what about basketball though? Favorite basketball player of all time? Outside of it, and
that's tough, Cam.
You got to have a favorite.
You
have someone you modeled your game after.
I have two favorites. Growing up in Houston, I was a big Rockets guy, so I got to say Hakeem Olajuwon.
Mm-hmm.
That was just crazy. And then, coming up in high school, like I stopped having favorite teams because I was like, man, one day I'm going to play against these guys. So I don't want to have a favorite team. I want to have favorite players. And just the intensity and the love of the game and the dominance that Kevin Garnett showed on the floor, bro, was just.
That's why I rock with you. Because, I was born in Minnesota. So that was my guy too.
Kevin Garnett is just, his just so much intensity on the floor. Like every possession mattered. You know what I'm saying? Like sweating, spitting in the air. That is just.
No doubt. If I want to be a basketball player, I wanted to be KG.
KG, man. Like that.
Work your ass to this corner and take this shot. Like that elbow shot.
It's crazy, bro. Like and he came in the game out of high school just ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Like not a lot of people are able to do that. And it was just, he did that shit for a long time, won championships, all-star, MVP. Like he did big. So it was cool to be able to like look up to him and also play against him was great.
No doubt. But what do you have? So this astounding career that you've had, all-star, gold medalist, now world, NBA champion. What's left, bro? Like you going into year 16. You going 20, bro. I'm speaking into existence because you just that hell of a player. Like it's crazy work what you've done.
20 is crazy. When I first came into the league at 19, I was like, oh yeah, I want to play 20 because I'll be 39. I could do that 20 years. But then when you start to have kids, you're like, whoa, I don't want to miss.
Kids slowed you down.
Kids slow you down. Kids slow you down, but in a good way. They make you look at life differently, to let you know that, hey, basketball isn't everything. And, when, my Jaden, who you saw earlier, he's 7, so he's in 2nd grade. And, so you they get into sports, they have plays and assemblies and, so I don't want to miss any of that stuff. And I want to miss as little as possible. So I think that whenever, because, Zen is only 18 months now, but whenever Jaden is kind of like, hey, like, I want you to be here, it's going to be hard to say no,
For sure. You've accomplished so much. Okay.
Yeah, but I love the game. I'm still competitive. I still am extremely in love with basketball and the camaraderie, and I also like teaching young guys. I'm still here for it.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah,
love it. See, I love that shit because I've got 3 active playing soccer and football, and I think my wife does a hell of a job. And she's like, "Hey, I need you to hear." I'm like, "No, I should be getting body work." You know what? I'm definitely gonna be there. I'm there. I'm there. Like I'll figure that out. Like whatever it is.
Yeah.
Oh man. So watching the kids play, the little 8-year-old play flag football. He's like, "Dad, when can I hit?" It's not your time.
It's not your time.
Not your time.
Relax, young Padawan.
13, 14. No doubt, you're gonna have a lifetime full of everybody wanting you to be on their football team just because of your size alone. And then they'll be like, "Your granddad played and your dad played. You got to play." And I'm trying to get him to play basketball. I'm like, bro, it's okay. When you have a sprained ankle, you don't have to play through it. You can just play basketball. When you break something, guess what you don't have to do? It's literally my line. It's okay to be softer. Like softer. It's a different aspect.
82 games, Cam. 82 games. It's a lot of games.
In college, it's not. It's 20-something.
That is very true. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm just trying to get the scholarship.
Career, man.
Yeah, I'm going scholarship. Just like, what's the easiest path to get this scholarship money so you can be smart? I'm trying to go academic route.
Yeah, I'm not trying to pay for college at all. That's not.
Hey, I told my daughters, hey, bro, I'm paying. I got a 7, 5, and 2. I'm like, hey, daddy pays for college or the wedding. Daddy doesn't pay for both.
Nah,
so you know, we got to get you rolling, sweetheart. Like, here's a soccer ball.
Yeah, let's go.
What else you like? You like basketball? Okay, it's time.
Mm-hmm.
Wifey has her coaching position already. You know,
I know Nikki is ready. I know she's ready to go.
Compete on everything. They compete to get this kid better. That's now your job.
Yep, there you go. Hell yeah.
Anyways, I appreciate you, bro, tapping in with me one time for the one time.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you having me, man.
World, bro. Finally time, my dog. I'd have had 2, 3 podcasts and finally just joined in off the edge of Cam Jordan. We should be off the edge with, the big perimeter player.
Yeah.
Coming out inside and outside, DeAndre Jordan. Big blocks. You come see him.
My brother, you, bro. Thank you for having me, man.
Yes, sir.